I got this little thing today in the mail, and I've been waiting for this for weeks, because this will allow me to repair one of my monitors that hasn't been working for about 2 or 3 years now. And I would like to use it again because I would like a third monitor in my computer setup in my bedroom. And yeah, I hope this will enable me to repair this thing again, because the original board from my monitor, which I have laying around somewhere here. Okay, no I don't, sorry. It's in my room actually. It's broken. It just doesn't work anymore. The monitor lights up with an orange LED on the side and it just doesn't turn on anymore. So yeah, this thing will hopefully enable me to repair the monitor. So let's open it up and see what's inside here. And yeah, I've ordered this on AliExpress for like, what was it? I think 12 bucks or something. And an actual replacement board for that monitor, or an actual logic board for the monitor, would have cost me like 40 bucks or something. And there we go. So, I still have to open it here. So, yeah, this was a pretty good investment, I hope, and I hope that this enables me to use the monitor again. So, input power of 12 volt 4 amps, or 3 amps, okay. What? Please don't advise a voltage jumper setting in the LCD board before confirm. Okay, whatever that means. Our store, yeah, if you want to go to that store, there you have the URL, and yeah. Let's see if this actually works, or what's actually inside here not works, because I'll have to test this out later. But yeah, this seems to be packaged rather well actually, and I'm not sure how to open this. It's just shrink wrap or whatever that's called. I think I have to cut this open here. There we go. What I usually get with these things is a little converter board, or a little inverter board actually, those are inverters, that just step up the voltage from 12 volt to whatever voltage the backlight needs of the monitor. And yeah, because this is a 12 volt system, this is not a 240 volt system anymore. So, I mean, basically it is, because on the monitor there's just a step down converter either, so whatever. I don't know too many electrical or electronical terms actually. So what you get here is a little controller board, and I'm not sure if this has the same buttons as the other one does. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons, and the actual monitor one has, let me see, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could potentially use this board again if I know how to rewire these connections here. But yeah, there seem to be way more cables than this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cables actually, and yeah, I think this one has a custom chip on there. No, it doesn't actually. Huh, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, this is way more than 6. So, anyways, let's actually try and hook this up to the monitor and see if the monitor turns on. But first, I just want to show what connections we actually have here. So let me zoom in a little. So we have one DVI connector, one HDMI connector, one VGA connector. I think this is an audio out and an audio in. I'm not actually sure what the next one is. Oh, earphone and PC audio. So either this is an input or this is an output. I'm not sure. Maybe this one is an output, or this is just a line out maybe. I'm not sure. This is for actual headphones, but I don't really care. I'm also going to use custom speakers here, because there's a little speaker connector here, if I can see this. And I actually bought some speakers for this too, so I have some cheap little speakers, so I don't have to use my Bluetooth box anymore, which I've connected to my PC and it's just standing under the monitor. Yeah, I said earlier the inverter board, which just jumps up the voltage from 12 volt to whatever voltage the LCD monitor needs. And then there's a little barrel connector for DC power. And yeah, there even is an IR connector here, but I'm not going to use that. And nothing else on here. And this thing, yeah, this smells really fucking terrible. But I think that's it actually. So let's get the monitor down here and let's actually try to hook this up, because I'm really curious if this is going to work or not. And let's see if I'm not damaging anything here. And yes, this is super dusty. And as you can see, this is I think 24-inch LCD panel that I still have from my old monitor where the board died. So, yeah. Let's see if this is going to work, but I'm not. I really don't want to scratch the surface of this thing. So, and it's really dusty. I think I said it. At least I thought about it. So, I think I'm going to use the plastic thingies that came with this, and I'm going to remove my water here because this was really... Oh, nice sound there. This was really about to fall over in this corner. So, you have a little connector here on the monitor. I'm not sure if I can zoom in here. Yeah, I can. There's a little connector here where this black cable goes to. So I have to connect this here. And there's also a little connector to the other side, this one, which is for the backlight. And this one usually goes to the inverter here. I actually provided a custom cable for this. Oh yeah, I have a custom cable. Can I use the old one? No, I don't think so, because there's one connection missing here. There we go, I've repositioned my wireless Go. I hope the audio is still okay. It may be a little bit more quiet, but yeah, I hope this works. So there's a little connector here, and let me try and unplug this. And I know it's not really in video right now, but this thing is so huge. That's what she said. But seriously, it's hard to get in frame, especially since I'm using a different camera setup today. And yeah, so how do I have to connect this? I think it goes like this. This seems to fit at least. What if I plug it in the different direction? It doesn't seem to go in anymore. So I assume that this is the correct direction here, and let's actually glue this cable, or stick this cable down again so it doesn't flail around. And I will move this panel out of the way again. There we go. So let's clean up a little so we have more room to test this thing. And I'm not sure if I even have a 12 volt 3 amp power supply, but I will just have to guess. So let's plug this in too here. This is not as easy as it looks like, by the way, with trying to keep this in the video and all. Do I have to turn this around, or how do you want to connect that? How do you want me to connect that? Sorry, my English very good. No, seriously, how? I might try to get this in frame more here. Like, I'm not sure how well this is in frame now, but I hope my hands don't cover anything. But this is... Does that fit? Oh yeah, it does. This looks like such a bad fit though. Oh, I can push it in further. Am I doing this right? Let me pull it out again, and yes, you normally shouldn't pull out on the cable, but it's not really possible else for these things. So let me try and plug this in the other way around and see if it fits still. Yeah, it would still fit. Oh, that was really stupid. The thing is, this still fits in this way, so... Can I get this out again without breaking it? Yes, I can. Big brain time. I'm not sure how to plug this in, actually. Let me see if I see the contacts on the bottom here. Yeah, they actually are on the top, not on the bottom. So I had it plugged in the right direction already. Like this. Okay, you know what, let me check this again. I really don't want to damage this panel because I've been waiting to get a controller board for this for ages now. And use it again, so... I think you can understand me when I say I don't want to break this thing accidentally. But I think it has to be plugged in this way. So with the white contacts up, which is rather weird because the other connector doesn't seem to have this quirk. But let's try it anyways. And let's try to not short things out here. So I'm going to put some tape on here. Where do I have my big Kapton tape? You know what, actually, let me try something here. Is this able to be flipped over without breaking anything? Sorry, I will zoom out for this. There we go. Am I able to flip this whole LCD over without breaking any of the components? Apparently I am able to do that, so there we go. Come on. I hope I'm not bending this black cable too much here. But as it seems this can work for testing it at least. My focus is really not happy with the black surface here, but let me put this here so it has something to focus on. And let me find an appropriate voltage source for this thing. So we need 12 volts. What did the manual say here? Third, connect the correct power adapter 12 volt and 3 amps or 4 amps. So I will try and find a power adapter that fits. This is a 12 volt 2 amp. So this is a little too weak for that. Let me try and use this one here, which is from my HDD adapter. And yes, this seems to be, I can focus on that, 3000 milliamps. So this is a 3 amp power supply, which will hopefully work with this. I'm not sure if this is center positive though, which all modern things should be. DC 12 volt. I think this is center positive. I mean, if it wouldn't be, that would be really freaking stupid. But I can measure it still to be 100% sure. My English is failing today a little bit. So let me just check in case, so we don't do stupid stuff here. So measuring 12 volts with center positive, yes. Just to be sure, let's try and also measure the contacts here with continuity, god damn. So I'll measure here, and I'll measure on my ground point. Yes, this is center positive too. So this means I can just use this little thing, and I hope I don't touch the little inverter board. God damn. And yeah, let's see if shit blows up, I guess. It's lining up. Oh, look at that! Look at that! We have life. Nice. Yeah, of course the focus is wobbling around a little. That was a little nice green screen there. There we go. The focus is still wobbling around, so I will use the Rode Wireless Go package again here. So, yeah, this seems to be working. Can I go into the menu here? No, I can't do anything. There was something on screen. Well, what does it say? Oh, HDMI. You know what? Let me actually try my camera and see if this works. Can I unplug my camera from this monitor here without actually breaking anything? There we go. I hope the recording is still working. But if everything goes to plan, you should be seeing my video feed in a second. Burn-in prevention. Yeah, there we go. Look at this little funky. So yeah, this appears to be working, and I can actually reassemble the monitor now and use this as a third monitor in my setup. Now I'm not sure if this is actually yeah, this is all in Chinese. Now let me try and... I think if I remember correctly, because this seems to be the same menu as the other LCD I have here for my camera usage. If I remember correctly, there is a setting here. Menu. Which one says language? No, this one is transparency for the menu. This one is, I think, the position. Where's the language? Or is it in the exit? Why can't I exit there? Oh, there we go. That's a good question now. That's the source. No, not language. Aspect ratio. Oh, there we go. So let's put this to English and not German. There we go. Now, of course, this is flipped for me because I'm looking from this direction. So I will flip the video in post-production so you actually see it right. But yeah, this appears to be working just fine. And color temperature and everything, I will set this later when I have it reassembled. But let me try and put this all together again, put it back into its plastic shell, and yeah, just make a full-on monitor again. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure how to reassemble this perfectly again, because this is the old back of this monitor, and it doesn't have too much I/O free on the bottom, so this is going to be a little bit of an issue. I may have to cut slots open here for the monitor and just hope and stick it somewhere inside here. Now there's a slot open here too, but it's not actually accessible from the plastic from the monitor on the outside, which is going to be another issue. So yeah, I'm not sure how to reassemble this perfectly again. Do I even need this? Yeah, I need this because this is for the stand. Then again, I'm not going to use this with the stand anymore. I'm going to use this as a hangable monitor. But I may want to use it as a normal stand monitor again in the future, so not including this anymore is probably going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, let me think a little bit and I will come up with something here. I think I came up with a pretty neat solution here. I don't actually need to use any of the VGA or DVI connectors, so I will simply just use this HDMI connector with an extension lead and route it out of the old power connector here, or of the old cutout for the power connector, and we'll use one of these adapter thingies here for the power. Now, you can get these pretty cheap on Amazon, and I'm not sure how much I paid for a pack of these, but yeah, they're pretty handy for testing and stuff, and you can just connect them like this, and I will probably put one of those inside here where the old barrel jack for the audio went through, which should fit perfectly fine here, as you can see, but I'm not sure how to mount this, and I'm not sure how to actually secure it to the backside without hot glue or some stuff like this. I could 3D print a custom bracket which uses the old screws and everything, but I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that, because I would have to design something, and as you know, I'm a little bit lazy. I may also just route this out here and leave it dangling like this. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here, but I'll probably leave it for this video, because I may or may not make a part 2 of this, where I just mount it to my PC and get it working on the way I want it for my setup. I also don't know how to, where is it again? The control board I showed earlier for the monitor, because this will not fit on the side of the monitor. I don't think it will, because it's way too fat in this dimension. And I may have to find a solution for that. I may have to make a custom cable for the other one, or yeah, just figure out how to actually get the other one working, the original one. But yeah, I think I'll leave it at that, and the monitor is working again, the board is working, everything else is working, and I just have to figure out a placement for all of these components now. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have a broken monitor yourself, you can repair it this way and not spend like 40 bucks on a replacement original mainboard again, and get the monitor up and running again and use it for gaming, or as a second monitor like I do here for my camera to see where I'm actually pointing with my hands. Leave a like if you like this video, leave a subscribe if you super like this video, and I wish you all a nice day.